What is the essential gear you need in your flight box to get started flying RC airplanes? Follow along as I break down what tools you need to get started flying today. Cue the intro. Hi, I'm JR, the Traveling Tech Guy. Welcome to another episode of the RC Beginner Series of how to get into RC flight. On this episode, we're going to talk about what essential tools you need to get started. So let's jump right into it. No matter what type of aircraft you're going to be flying, whether it's electric, nitro, or gas, you need some essential tools to help fix and maintain your airplanes. Now, some of the most essential tools that you will need are a good set of screwdrivers, both in Phillips as well as slotted in various sizes to get into the small spaces of the fuselage. You'll also need a good set of pliers as well as wrenches, and I highly recommend either doing a vice grips or little simple needle nose pliers. Both are inexpensive to get and worth their weight in gold in getting into small spaces to tighten up nuts for like engine mounts or even tightening up the propeller. Next on the list is going to be the hex head and standard ball driver set. You'll need those to tighten up servo arms, servo mounting screws, as well as other control linkages to control surfaces. What good is it to have a whole set of tools without a good toolbox? Now, I personally use an older Stanley container toolbox, and you can use pretty much just about anything you want to make your toolbox out of. Now let's talk about what specific gear you will need for what type of plane you're going to fly. If you're going to fly electric airplanes, one of the most essential pieces of gear that you can use is going to be a battery tester. Now, you want one that's going to test a multitude of different batteries, not just electric in case you decide to move on to nitro or gas later on, but one that will not only test lipos and life batteries, but also nickel metal hydrides and NiCads. Nothing's worse than getting out on the field and trying to fly and find out that your battery is dead. And likewise, you want a good battery charger that's going to charge up the multitude of different batteries as well. That way, if you decide to move up from electric to nitro or even gas, most of the batteries are the same there, so your battery charger can grow as you grow in the hobby. Now, probably one of the most important essential pieces of gear you can have in your toolbox is going to be a Lipo Charging Bag. These bags are designed to prevent fire in the case that your battery shorts out during the charging process. If you decide to start out with a gasoline or nitro-powered airplane, you're going to need additional gear to make all of your flights successful. One of them is going to be a field box. A good field box will carry all the essential tools and gear you need to get your plane started and off the ground. One of the most handiest tools to have in your field box is going to be a glow plug wrench. Plenty of times I've been out there at the field, go to start my motor up, only to have my glow plug foul out. This wrench makes it simple to get one out, put the new one in, cinch it down, fire it up, back in the air. Other handy items to have on hand in your toolbox are going to be packing tape, a tube of Loctite, as well as a bottle of CA glue. Each one of these items can bail you out in a time of need. Don't worry if you're on a very limited budget. You don't have to buy all these tools all at one time. You want to start small and build as you gradually go along. Be sure to check out some of the other videos in my RC Beginner series, like how to get started flying RC airplanes cheap, as well as the best RC airplane transmitters in 2019. Till next time.